Hello everyone, my name is Prashant Shankar. I'm an ACCA member and a faculty at Futura Fortune Academia. So today we are going to talk about PER, ACCA's Practical Experience Requirement. So in this session we are going to cover what is PER, what are the conditions to achieve PER, and how to achieve PER in 4 simple steps, and what are the things that you need to remember while doing your PER. So let us take a look at a PER guide. So to help you understand about PER, let me walk you through this PER guide. If you would like to download this PER guide, please visit www.ffacademia.com or send us an email to info@ffacademia.com or call us directly to number 9633-259-363. Now let us talk about the details of PER. What is PER? To become an ACCA member, every student needs to develop relevant skills and experience, and which is known as practical experience requirement. To complete PER, you need to have 36 months supervised experience in a relevant role, achieve 9 performance objectives, 5 essentials and 4 technicals. To record your PER, you have to visit your My ACCA tool and My Experience tool. What are the steps to achieve PER? Step 1 is to gain relevant experience. You need to work in a relevant role of accounting, finance or audit related. If you are not in a full-time accounting role, then there are other ways to demonstrate that you have achieved PER. And the point to note here is that you can gain your experience prior to registering with ACCA, while you are studying for the exams, or after you have completed the ACCA exams. So if you have experience before registering for ACCA, or while you are studying for ACCA, or even after becoming an ACCA affiliate, can be recorded for your PER. You can use your supervised experience that you have worked in roles in any organization. It need not be a full-time role, it can be a part-time work as well. And you can work in multiple roles or with multiple employers to achieve your PER. You don't have to achieve the entire 36 months with the same employer. Partially relevant roles where you work only some of your time on a relevant role, then in those cases the time that you are spending on a relevant role is pro rata allocated. Which means if you spend only 50% of your time contributing to accounting, finance or audit related, then you need to work 6 years to achieve 3 years of your experience. If you work only there for 2 years, then you will get only 1 year of experience, and if you work there only for 1 year, then you will get only 6 months of experience. Internships and volunteering activities are also considered for your gaining a relevant experience. Once you have started gaining a relevant experience, the next step is to find a supervisor. You need to find a practical experience supervisor to supervise and sign off your performance objectives and 36 months of time you have completed in a relevant role. Your supervisor can be your line manager. You can have more than one supervisor. Your supervisor has to be a qualified accountant to sign off your performance objectives. Your supervisor does not need to be a qualified accountant to sign off on your 36 months time. Which means if your line manager, who is your supervisor, is not a qualified accountant, he can sign off on your 36 months time, but you might have to find out another supervisor, another manager or a supervisor who is a qualified accountant who can sign off on your performance objectives. You can work with another manager, a consultant or another organization's external accountants or auditors to work with your line manager and sign off on your objectives. Once you have found a supervisor, then you need to start recording your experience. As I said, you can go to your My ACCA portal and you can go to your My Experience tab in My ACCA and start recording your experience in the portal. There will be basic details that you are required to enter, which are your employer's name and address, your role including your job title and your start date. An important point to remember here is that your supervisor's details and has to be entered, and an invitation has to be sent to them so that they can register. And please know that they will be able to sign off on your PER only if they are registered. Once you have started recording your experience, then the next step is to target performance objectives. Choose the objectives that you are going to work on. And the key points about the objectives to remember is that there are total 9 performance objectives, 5 essentials, and 4 technical objectives you need to achieve, and an option of 17 are given, and you need to achieve only any 4 of them. Your essentials are basic objectives like stakeholder management or communication, etc. However, your 4 technical objectives are in relation to your ACCA exams like financial reporting, preparation of financial statements, tax compliance, preparation of tax, advice on tax, or financial management related topics, audit related topics, etc. Make a plan and discuss with your practical experience supervisor for achieving these objectives. And choose your technical objectives very wisely so that they link to your everyday work, and as they will be easier for you to achieve. Once you have decided which objectives you are going to target, you can start recording your progress in your My Experience tool. Your objectives are divided into 3 parts: a description, elements, and a statement. A description provides a summary of the objective, and elements, each objective has 5 elements which outlines the task, skills and behavior you must demonstrate to achieve the objective. And to achieve each objective, you have to write a 200 or to 500 word statement demonstrating what is the achievement that you have gained in that particular objective. And you need to provide examples so that your supervisor could sign off on them, and an ACCA reviewer can audit them using the examples. Once you have written a statement and completed the 5 elements, you need to submit these objectives to your supervisor for your sign-off. Performance objective can be exempted if you are working for an ACCA approved employer, or your employer holds trainee development approval at gold or platinum level. In these cases, you do not have to write the 200 or 500 word statement. You will be exempted from to claim these performance objectives. The ACCA approved employer list can be found out in ACCA Global website. Take a look at them to see if you are working for an ACCA approved employer. And ACCA approved employers are all those employers which are partnered with ACCA, and ACCA have got an understanding that these employers provide the requirement for the students to complete their objectives. And hence, if you are working for an approved employer, you will be exempted from writing this performance objective. But however, you might still have to submit a performance objective exemption form to ACCA to claim this exemption from your approved employer. So the key points that you need to remember over here is 36 months supervised experience is required. You need to achieve 9 performance objectives, 5 essentials and 4 technical. You need to work in a relevant role of accounting, finance or audit related. Your supervisor must be a qualified accountant to sign off your performance objectives. He does not need to be a qualified accountant to sign off on the 36 months. Your employer may allow you to claim performance objective exemption if you work for an ACCA approved employer, or your employer holds a trainee approval at a gold or platinum level. So as a suggestion from an ACCA member and a faculty at Future of Fortune Academia, I suggest all students who have completed the ACCA fundamentals to start working in an organization and start achieving your performance experience requirements, as that will help you to complete your PERs and help you to reach your success in a much faster way. If you still have any questions about PER, reach out to us via info@ffacademia.com. You can visit our website www.ffacademia.com. or you can directly call me to 9633 259 363. Thank you. I wish you all the very best.